Hi everyone, it's Sally from the Friendly Food Club, and today we're going to be making sweet potato and chickpea curry and homemade naan bread. It's quick and it's easy and it's really delicious. So if you've not washed your hands already, go and do so, and let's get cooking. So to make the naan bread, you need to have a big bowl into which you need to put 250 grams of plain flour, 2 teaspoons of sugar, half a teaspoon of salt and half a teaspoon of baking powder. And you need to mix that all together till it's really well combined. In a different bowl, you need to put 110 millilitres of whole milk and 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and whisk that up with a fork or something till that's combined as well. Then you need to pour the oil and milk mixture into the flour in the bowl and mix it all together until it all comes together into a ball. Once you've got your dough into a soft ball, you then need to take the ball of dough out of your bowl and put it onto a floured work surface, and you need to knead the dough for about 8 to 10 minutes until it's nice and stretchy. Put the dough back into the bowl, and we're going to cover the bowl with a damp tea towel, and we're just going to leave it out somewhere warm for about 15 minutes while we prepare the curry. First thing we need to do is we need to take an onion and a very large sweet potato. If you don't have a very large sweet potato, you could use 4 smaller sweet potatoes. And we're going to peel the sweet potatoes, and we're going to chop up the onion into very small pieces, about 2 centimetres. Now we're going to put a couple of tablespoons of vegetable oil into our frying pan, and we are going to gently fry on a low to medium heat the onion and the sweet potato, probably for about 10 minutes until they're just about cooked. The next step, we're going to add our tin of drained chickpeas and 2 tablespoons of the Indian spice that's called GARAM MASALA. Now in GARAM MASALA there's lots of different kinds of GARAM MASALA, but generally it's cumin, coriander, cinnamon, cardamom, cloves and black peppercorns. Mix that around with the chickpeas into the onion and the potato mix. I'm just going to leave that to cook for a couple of minutes. The next step is we're going to sprinkle a tablespoon of plain flour all over the top, and this is just going to help to thicken the curry. And once that's mixed in, we're going to add a tin of chopped tomatoes, mix that all up again, and then leave the curry to cook for about 10 minutes. So the naan bread's been resting while we've been making the curry, and the curry's cooking away. in the background, and we're going to go back to the dough and we're going to cut it into 6 equal sized pieces, and we're going to roll each piece into a little ball, and then with a floured rolling pin on a floured surface you want to roll the naan out till they're about a pound coin thickness. So we're going to do that with all 6 little balls of dough. So once we've got our naans all rolled out to the thickness of a pound coin, we're going to pop them and cook them for 2 minutes on each side in a hot pan, a hot frying pan, preferably a non-stick frying pan with no oil or anything in it. And you might have to cook them a few at a time because they won't all fit in the pan together. But just 2 minutes on each side until they're nice and brown. So here we have our sweet potato and chickpea curry. It smells amazing. Sprinkled a little bit of coriander on the top. Amazing, delicious homemade naan bread. I'm going to tuck in. Enjoy making your curries, enjoy making your naan breads, and post your photos on our Facebook page, The Friendly Food Club. Happy cooking!